My name is Bill Devereux. The name Devereux dates back to William the Conqueror. The Devereux come over with William the Conqueror in 1066. I was born in only 3 miles from here, down in a hospital house, and my wife was born opposite, just 100 yards from here. So during the time we were building the house, we decided, because of the inclement weather up here, we'd put a shelter belt around the house of spruce trees and holly. So the other job was to re-fence and plant hedges in the field, turn a piece of it into a garden, and from there on the vision took place of how the place should be. Sylv started saying we should have a collection of trees. We thought that certain things wouldn't be able to grow in this area. So a lot of the trees we got were North American, or monkey puzzle tree from Chile and places like that. And so with the plants, most succeeded. Some took a year or two to acclimatise. But as we'd done that, so the wildlife crept in. And as that crept in, we gradually put up more and more nest boxes till we had over 100 nest boxes for the birds and the owls, and lots more nesting sites. The one evening when I got home from fishing, I said to the wife that pity we didn't have a pond of our own to fish. And she said to me, "Why didn't you make one?" So I did, because I'd become quite interested in fly fishing and fishing different to when I was a youngster, when my brother and myself were more or less poaching, when we learned to tickle trout, wire trout, snare rabbits, ferret rabbits, and so on. Of course, children today have lost all that interest where we were allowed to go birds nesting and collect birds' eggs and tickle trout and go mushrooming and picking wimberries on the hill. All that seems to have gone, which is a great shame. With the old barn, which was the old cowshed and barn for the house, the wife suggested that we turn it into a holiday let. Then afterwards, she'd always fancied one of these shepherd's huts. So we bought one of them in Malvern Show, and that's now a big favourite with the artists and walkers and cyclists in the area. People have stayed in Maggie's barn, some of them 6 or 8 times. They come back time after time after time. And some have even moved into the area. A friend phoned me up the other day and said that his new neighbours had stayed in Maggie's barn 3 times and enjoyed the area so much they bought a house here. The people that come to stay here want to know all about the birds and the flowers and the trees, and you explain it to them how things were and how they like coming back and taking photographs and things like that. So really, in my lifespan, it's gone the full cycle. We're now trying to restore what we lost after the war. We lost so much, but now gradually it's coming back, and people are more conservation minded.